Hello, y'all. I'm waiting on my husband, of course, but happy Friday until he gets here since he always fucking late. Always. Yeah. Because I'm ready to get this over and go eat. It look like, let me see what the weather doing outside. Child, it's crazy how it was like almost frost temperatures early this week. Now it's back in the 80s here. I hope it stay in the 80s. I was like, soon as I want to try to be a farmer, the weather want to switch up. My damn corn dying. But happy Friday. Make sure y'all tune in later for me on Twitch community night. And if y'all would like to support me, y'all can shop my store with the link that's pinned. Drop some new spring stuff. Excuse me. You just picked up your package. The people had my box beat up and some of my oil got everywhere, but it still smells good. Child, be sick of them. Excuse me. This why I gotta do better packaging. Thank you. I'm gonna start like rapping stuff. Guy, do not get back there and start. Guy, I see you. Hey, don't start scratching up that carpet back there. Go lay down somewhere. I know you hear me. Get on somewhere. Did I miss the stream? I don't know what that means because we're here right now. It just started. Y'all can't see the time on the stream. Child, you need to come on before I cut this shit off because I'm ready to go. These be cutting into my eating times. I could be getting ready to go eat. Yes, because you tell him one time and he already been up and then still late. On that damn phone, probably watching Am I the Asshole videos. Come on. I don't know. I'm sitting here with these headphones. I was like, I'm still playing the game. What's up, Antoine? Nice of you to join us.
I know it is.
Yeah, 2 o'clock, sir. Not 2:15 no more.
I'm here.
All right, you are late. Not that you just want to stay at home and play Resident Evil 9. Take a day off. How's the weather? It's 80 today. Like I said, it was like cold earlier this week. Now it's 80. It always do weird temperature shit in March though, or like before Easter. But we can go ahead and talk about these shows though, cause I'm not gonna lie, like I'm about to be here for like a super long time. So we haven't done one of these since what, like January, when Wonder Man came out, I think. Um, so we watched what, A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. I know it was one y'all was worried about, and then Invincible just came out.
Spider-Man trailer.
Oh, that's why you.
I'm saying stuff that came out. Cross just finished.
If y'all watch that, and I think Paradise got what 2 episodes left. But it's up to y'all if y'all what y'all want to talk about because it's been a lot, and then it's gonna be even more stuff that come out. So
What did this from come out? Next week?
From don't come out till April.
Oh, I got time there.
Daredevil is next week.
That girl is not Jean Grey. That girl is not Jean Grey.
Why people keep trying to put the X-Men in Spider-Man anyway? Like,
Cause she got red fucking hair.
but it's like that don't make sense for them to pop up in his movie when
And they saw the girl on the bus was Rogue. I was like, they got a no name actress to play Rogue, y'all. Come
what
on.
girl on the bus? The girl that was sitting in the cafe
No, the girl that was on the bus with the white in the hair and the brown in the back.
Okay. I was gonna say it's a girl that was sitting in a cafe before the bus looked like it was gonna hit it that had hair like that, but it's just somebody with two-tone hair. People just do that.
What the fuck is this? What the fuck? Spider-Man newer trailer. Y'all fucking for real? Her.
Oh, I thought she was in like a restaurant or something. But some people just wear their hair like that.
I'm
Like people do that. That's a style. Hell, the girl
mm-mm.
that come here for therapy got her hair like that, two different colors. Like people just do that.
That's what I've been saying. Oh, no, they show Rogue. I'm like, are y'all fucking for real?
People be reaching, bro. Y'all be reaching too hard. Child, I really don't care that they did Scream 7, let alone trying to make an 8. They probably trying to make an 8 to recoup from 7.
Nah, I didn't. I didn't hear nothing about Stream. I don't. I'm not checking for that.
Like, I don't know who her character's gonna be. Like, I know she in the movie, but it's just like
She can be so many
them
different.
trying to put X-Men. I just feel like that's crazy. Like, I don't feel like you're gonna get them until after Doomsday or during or when they replace the old ones.
I'm like, I feel like she gonna be. What's the character name? Firestar, maybe.
That's what I'm saying. As long as the movie good, I'm good. But
That movie finna make.
child, broke sad Peter.
Man, we finna have. It's finna be a movie. It's $1.5 billion easy. $1.5 billion
Yeah,
easy.
because they ain't shit coming out worth nothing nowadays.
I'm saying $1.5 billion easy. It's already the trailer broke records, bro.
Oh, I don't know if you saw my TikTok earlier.
People talking about Savage Hope coming back. He got the thing on his wrist in the fucking trailer. Pay attention, bro.
I just can't see them starting the X-Men out that young again. Like she looks very young, so that means you have to make Scott and Storm them like the same age too.
No, Storm could be older. Like they could do X-Men Evolution style. Storm would be older, but I mean I would prefer them to start younger, but I still don't see them doing it because I feel like you're going after Secret. I mean, yeah, after Secret War, I feel like you're going Avengers versus X-Men. I feel like that's coming. So, I mean, you finna do your little soft reboot anyway, meaning all characters that were dead or played by other actors, those are finna get recasted. So, bye bye, Iron Man. Told you that shit wasn't gonna last. And then, hello, New Doom.
I'm still
That's
trying to figure out why people shocked that Ned might end up being the bad guy. Like they not friends no more. They don't know him. So this is like the perfect time to make him like a villain. And people like, oh, that's why he got in shape. I'm like, did y'all not watch the movie where all the Spider Man when he was literally saying, "I won't become a bad guy and kill you"? Like, y'all be shocked about stuff that already been in shit. But
like, y'all know Ned uses chaos magic, right? That's why he can do the whole shit in No Way Home.
right,
He uses chaos magic. That's what the Hobgoblin does. Well, his version of the Hobgoblin. He has chaos magic. I mean, he's no Scarlet Witch, but he uses chaos magic.
you saw my TikTok I sent you about Chuck Norris.
Yeah,
The comments was crazy, bro.
of course they were. You thought wrong. Let me make sure. Let me make sure because I've been known to be wrong. I was wrong the other day when the trailer came out. I thought I heard Lawrence Fishburne. That was Keith David.
Y'all know because somebody was in our comments on TikTok arguing that it was Tombstone. I'm
I mean,
like,
I heard it. I heard him, but I was like, I thought Lawrence Fishburne. He was a professor, so I'm like, okay, cool.
I'm just like, but how we get to Tombstone? Because that don't sound like the guy who used to play Tobias on Black Lightning. So I'm just like, I don't know how y'all got that voice.
Oh, that's right. He is supposed to
That's
be
why I
in the
was like,
movie.
that don't
Nah,
sound
that wasn't. That
nothing. That
definitely
don't
wasn't
sound
him.
nothing
No.
like him.
What was I looking up? Oh,
Chaos Magic. I had no idea that character was Hobgoblin. Yeah.
yeah, Will's Chaos Magic.
I just feel like they try to make her OP for the movies, but I feel like other people can do Chaos Magic. It just she may be the best at it, or she may be able to do something more than.
Yeah, she's
But
she's the Nexus being, of course.
like it's other stuff to her powers. It ain't just Chaos Magic, so they don't do the shit like the comics no way. So I mean, it is what it is. They be out here pulling straws and hoping somebody like whatever they pull out their ass. And I feel like they got her sitting out because I feel like it would be too easy for them to beat Doom with her. So I feel like that's why she not like in this phase.
Who?
Wanda, like her and a couple other people together, and then like Doom probably out of there. So why you looking like that?
She in the movie.
I mean, I guess
She in the movie. She just on Doom's side.
either way she ain't on our team. So to me, she ain't useful. So I mean,
Like,
and I still feel like that's stupid too. They keep trying to make her like evil, like all the time, like make her bad. It wasn't no point in her having character development to keep.
because that's the struggle with her. Like, y'all push me away. Everybody reaches out for everybody else, but nobody reaches out for Wanda. And then that's gonna lead into the next thing.
So is it our wonder or is it a wonder from another universe though?
Marvel said that, yeah, and I believe that Marvel said that she's dead. Okay.
If she did, it don't make no sense for them to do her like Black Widow and try to come out with no movies after the fact. If she did, they don't make shit either because they keep saying she's gonna have a solo movie at some point.
Like, she's not dead. Well, but they finna reboot the universe next year. When do they start filming? They haven't started filming yet either. They need to start filming. Like, they started filming in like January of last year for Doomsday. So why aren't they filming yet? Maybe they have started. I haven't heard anything.
I'm glad to not hear nothing because I get sick of people leaking everything. It don't even be no point in having shit, and then y'all just leave the sets open for everybody to come do whatever.
No, you don't really have that problem with a lot of Marvel stuff. You have more problems with DC stuff with that.
Were they not leaking Marvel stuff last year before all this came out?
Leaking what?
who I was gonna be in the movie.
They did that. They told everybody who was gonna be in the movie. They do that on purpose. Like that's not a leak if you tell everybody, oh well, this is who we gonna have in the movie.
Well, that's the case. You could say DC do that because that's exactly what they used to do: show the costumes and everything else before it came out. Like they was
That's
trying to.
showing a costume and showing the names of the people that's gonna be in it. It's two different things.
Well, I saw the name stuff. I'm pretty sure they were leaking other stuff. Just like even when the teasers, they was leaking the teasers before they came out and all that. People trying to hurry up and jump and do them like a couple of days or a week before they came out. So that's all. And I still don't get why they released four of them and then just never came back to nothing else. I don't even know why they had did that when they did it. I didn't get the purpose for that move just to come back and do nothing
They did something. They put the time up.
for almost a year later. I just still feel like all this wild.
Oh, I'm not saying she physically immortal. I'm just saying she
My money
alive.
is on damn some Idris to appear in Doomsday. I have my thoughts on that too, but it is what it is.
I don't agree with that pick, but it is what it is. I'm just being honest. I don't
They
agree.
probably ain't have no other options.
It was many other options.
Well, other people do other work, and some people don't want to fool with Marvel after the way they did other people, so they may not have had that many options. Because if I saw how you did this person, how I know you're not gonna hold me too, and like I already got a job somewhere else.
Oh,
Child, who Wanda didn't have a relationship with at this point?
I'm just saying, like having Wanda on our team makes it easy. So you have to build like you have to not put Wanda on our team because that's a fight and that's a struggle. Put her on our team after the fact, towards the ends of Secret War, then you have something.
And then somebody mentioned last night, and I forgot Vision Quest still got to come out too. So I'm just like, I don't know. They be having all this different stuff going on.
Like y'all, this is what I'm saying too. Like something like that, Vision Quest coming out. What's the point? You know nobody give a fuck. Nobody give a fuck about nothing anymore. Oh yeah, let me give me Daredevil because I'm gonna get some blood, some gore. Oh, we got Spider Man coming. That's an automatic $1 billion minimum now because it's Spider Man. Oh, wait. So here's the estimated time frame on Spider Man. We got so usually it's every 2 years with Spider Man movie when Tom is involved. So
Did anybody else know that the government been shut down for 35 days? Cause I keep seeing why everybody keeps showing all these TSA lines long. So I'm like, they back shut down again. Like when the fuck did that even happen? But you at war though. Can't pay your bills, but you out fighting.
Wick gonna have to fight his mom. Wick can go fucking lose his life. But like, notice like people only care about the big movies. So just go back to your original formula. Don't make no shows. Don't waste your time. Just go because people don't care. Oh, I got superhero fatigue. They ain't got fatigue for Spider Man. They ain't got a fatigue for Avengers movies. So
My
it's a
whole
pick
thing
and
is like
choose.
the whole reason comics were invented is so everybody can have like they person or see themselves in something. So just because somebody come out with a show, if it ain't for you, don't watch it. Ain't nobody making you like somebody taped you up with your eyes open with a gun to your head saying watch this shit. Gun to your head. Name every Marvel character ever. Like nobody asked you to be a part of that shit. And then y'all wasting money making shit just to not do nothing with it later because y'all read about what somebody else gonna say. The people who want to see that shit gonna spend money on it. Not I want all of the things Marvel promised me. Child, good luck. I still feel like when they do this whole soft reboot is gonna be trash too. Cause then depending on who they pick to do certain stuff, people gonna complain and they gonna be right back with these old bitches. They gonna be 70 doing the same fucking doing the same characters because y'all scared to pick somebody new. or it's gonna be nepo babies. Whoever got followers online and shit, it's
Watch,
gonna be some shit
watch.
like that.
Y'all gonna see y'all favorite content creators is fucking Scott Summers, and that shit gonna hurt your heart, and you gonna be like, fuck no, fuck no.
Wonder Man's supposed to be in
No, a soft reboot is you getting rid of people who want to get out of their contracts and bringing in new people to roles like X Men and characters that have officially died. You're recasting those characters and bringing them back into the fray. Because if you do a reboot, that means everybody's fired. Everybody's fired. And you're not going to fire everybody because those people are under contract. They could sue you for millions.
I think Wonder Man's supposed to show up in Spider Man if I'm not mistaken, but I don't remember. Maybe not him, but I know whatever that agency is, that was in Wonder Man is in it. But he's definitely supposed to pop back up at some point. I just don't know like when.
Let me explain something to you. If Angela Bassett didn't win an Oscar for her beautiful performance in Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, nobody better win an Oscar for any superhero movie in Marvel.
They will when they
She
somebody watch.
gave her everything in that performance. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. I don't care what nobody talking about. When I saw the shit in the trailer and then saw it again in the movie, that shit still hit. So that's why I'm like, that Oscar was deserved and it was stolen. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about.
They always find a way to do that shit. Just like with Sinners. I watched fucking Weapons. Weapons was a decent horror movie. It wasn't Oscar worthy though. So like them trying to all of a sudden y'all nominating a horror movie, so you gotta throw another horror movie with it. I already knew that they was gonna do some whole shit when it came to that. When they started nominating horror movies at the Oscars. This one was built different and then y'all just had to try to find a way to shit on it because y'all didn't get it. It ain't for you. It wasn't for you to get. But let's do a horror movie about fucking over some kids. Hollywood good for that.
I would have been fine with Stephanie too. Now, honestly, Stephanie, I would have been fine with Stephanie. I would have been like, okay, I can see that.
Yeah, she definitely should have won.
Like if you didn't give it to Angela, you would have gave it to Stephanie. I'd have been like, I wouldn't have been as mad as I was. I would have been like, okay, I can see it because she really performed. She really did.
They weren't gonna have two minorities winning Best Actress and Best Supporting. So
And I was like, you gave it to Jamie. I was like, this don't even make
and she
sense.
she didn't even do nothing, bro. That's why I was like, she didn't even do nothing in the movie, but have hot dog fingers. Like y'all be giving people shit for nothing. Like for nothing, bitches just existing. Jamie should have won an Oscar a long fucking time ago for something else, maybe. But like now, no. Like y'all just be giving people shit. Then the next year they want to give Angela an Oscar off screen. Like I just feel like that shit be so dirty, bruh. But no, we can't have two ethnicities winning in the same award category in one night. Shit be stupid, bruh. It is what it is. It was a war. It was awards that wasn't made for us no way. So it is what it is. They gonna do whatever.
Like I said, if Michael didn't win, it was gonna be a real fucking problem for me. It was gonna be a
I don't
real
even know who else was nominated with him to be honest, because I didn't really give a fuck about nobody else. But
Timothy Chalamet.
we watched that movie last night and it was
Timothy
garbage.
Chalamet.
They didn't even stay in the Oscars the whole time because other people was talking shit about them too. Like other people that was trying to figure out why the fuck he in this category. So like your own peers looking at you like I don't know how you got nominated. So because they was like him and Kylie left for like an hour or some shit like that because they got tired of being a butt of everybody joke. That movie was stupid. And then y'all loosely based this shit off this ping pong man. They played ping pong twice.
Oh yeah, I knew if he won, people gonna switch up on him. That was a dog. Like, I know. Toyota Chevrolet. What the fuck?
Uh, huh?
Timothy Chalamet, Toyota Chevrolet.
That's crazy. Like I can see him like if Dune was a big deal, you get nominated for Dune. It's like they take your most terrible project and then give you an award for it. Like I liked him more in Dune than like The movie, the ping pong, it didn't even make sense. It was like if that man wasn't dead, he would have sued them for that movie. Cause like, what the fuck was that? Then y'all exaggerated so much. They had a part in the movie where like he was in no, he was like one of them people from New York that ain't never been nowhere before. Like you get it out the mud. That's how they try to make his character. So he was like study scamming his way into these situations. So he ended up in Egypt with the Harlem Globe Charters or some shit like that. Why he chipped a piece of the pyramid off and took it back home. Like you know how white that is for you to do. They tell you all the time when you go somewhere, don't do that. Do not take pieces of stuff back home with you because you don't know what that's gonna do. And they had that man chip a piece of the pyramid off and tell me something. We built that. Who is we? Who the fuck is we? Like that shit crazy. This man ain't did none of this in real life. Y'all just adding this shit to the movie. That's what we was all confused. Like, did this man really do any of this shit? He didn't do nothing. That was the loosely based movie I've ever seen. And it's supposed to be about this man becoming a ping pong legend out of nowhere. And like, you only play ping pong twice.
All of Us Are Dead season 2 has a rap film. That's what I'm talking about. Get it done.
Man, who y'all sources? Look, who y'all sources? They should have been done. They playing with them K dramas. That's what everybody be watching because American TV be for the birds, bro.
While they playing 80s music in
I
1950s.
heard Hamlet was good though because it was really sad.
What? That's what they was doing in that movie. They were playing 80s music in 1950
Yes,
settings.
they was playing shit from like stuff we would have watched with Michael J. Fox in it or some
Go
shit.
back
And then,
in
like,
time.
it wasn't realistic, but cause like they just like they had a scene where like the girl that he was fucking with was pregnant. And there was a black lady laying next to her. Now we know in the 50s, you know that shit would have been segregated as fuck. Ain't no way that black lady would have been next to no white lady no there. Even if it was New York. I still feel like that shit would have been segregated as fuck. But it's like 50 something. Then they had that man from Tank in there acting just like he act in real life because I can't stand this
No,
motherfucker.
they ain't giving me no Oscars. Trey talk too much.
Then you have to bend over and take it on the ass for to even get nominated because that's what they nominated your ass for because you let that old man powder your booty cheek in that movie. Dropping draws for a rich man. That's what they get off on. I believe that man from Shark Tank like that stuff for real. I cannot stand that man.
I've been tracking it on Korean Instagram sources. Okay.
Not Korean Instagram.
Okay.
Don't Bloodhouse come out next month too?
Shit.
That's why I was like, it's a lot of shit coming out. I'm about to be hella busy.
I don't know about that, man. I don't know. Like,
But we saw that Ryan Coogler made good movies, and what happened? You can make good movies. That don't mean they want to see them. That's why I be like, and then you would think something like BET, we would have our own awards. They end up selling out and shit too, so it'd be what it is.
April 3rd. Fuck.
Yeah, so that's like a lot of shit finna turn around and just be right back out. Yeah, we watched the ping pong movie in Discord last night because we was trying to see what made it Oscar worthy. So they was 0 for 2 for me with that and what is it the battles whatever the one battle after another. Miss Carter was like no battles were fought. That movie was ignorant too. It was sexed up and racist too. I'm like, this is why y'all be nominating this shit because y'all this is y'all. This is the Academy.
Oh, he really did it. Like, this is it. He's spanking that ass. Like, look
He
at him.
literally did like
look at the form.
So the man was trying to get him in cahoots with whoever the Japanese person was. Like this person was like a world winner. He was trying to stage it so like they can go against each other. And he could beat this man to make for good publicity. But the man was like, "Well, you have to come up with like $1,500 in like a week to get his flight and go over there or do whatever." So he was literally, mind you, he was fucking the man's wife, which was Gwyneth Paltrow. He 23. She looked like she old enough to be his mama or older than his mama. He like fucking her, and then
Do you had a music playing? No.
No,
Okay.
I don't remember last time I did that. Yeah, because we ain't did this in January, so and then he was like begging the man for like the money or to do whatever so he could go, and he was like, what you willing to do for it? You know they hit you with that when you're rich. What you willing to do for it? What you willing to give up for it? And he was like, go get your ping pong paddle. And he was like, drop your pants right now and paddle you for it. And then like how he was like, how I'ma know that you gonna hold up your end? He was like, you don't like, and you still did it anyway. Like you still did it anyway, just for him still to hold you anyway. Like it's just they get off on shit like that. It was giving male, white, pompous asshole. I got money and I can make people do what I want. Or if you didn't have money, you was a scammer to get in them situations. So they ate that shit up. Then none of that shit went together. The movie started off with him fucking this girl, them showing his sperm fertilize her egg, and the egg turning into a ping pong ball. But that's Oscar worthy. That's how the movie fucking opened. How they led.
Bullshit.
I'm not even joking. Look up like the first 5 minutes of the movie. Like how did that lead up while they playing 80 songs? So and it's the
But your head
50s.
is cold as fuck.
This the 50s. He literally like in the back of a shoe store because he was a shoe salesman. This girl married, but your friend, because y'all been knowing each other forever, bent her over in the back of the shoe store, started fucking her, and they showed the sperm started coming out of nowhere just swimming for the egg. Get to the egg, fertilize it, and the shit turn around and it's a fucking golf ball, and they say Marty Supremo. That's how the movie came on. Oscar worthy. Whatever fucking pervert wrote that shit, Oscar worthy. Like I'm just sitting here like even one better after another. Like the only person that was a breakout star in that movie was that girl Chase, and she didn't even get nominated. They nominated Tiana. All she did was play in Sean Penn Booty Hole.
I'm gonna tell y'all how you know the Oscars full of shit. Ryan won best original screenplay, right? Best writer, basically, right? Best writer. But how you wrote and directed a movie and didn't win both? Cause you wrote the movie, so you wrote it. You wrote Sinners and you directed it. So how if you wrote it and but you didn't give good direction on it? If you won the best writer, how come you didn't win best director? This is what I be talking about. You the director. You gave direction on how this movie go. You directed the person who got the best Oscar. Best male. So it shouldn't have been. That's why told Tasha, I was like, if he win best writer, he not going to win best director. I was like, when I saw him win best writer, I was like, he not finna win best director.
You could give people all the awards if they deserve it. Y'all be giving people the mediocre ass awards all the fucking time. That's why they always say we gotta work twice as hard. And them motherfuckers don't even be doing shit worth nothing. And then
What the fuck?
so the thing that was funniest to me that I seen from behind the scenes at the Oscars was when Michael B. Jordan won. You know, Delroy and his wife was sitting behind him, and then beside Delroy's wife was Pedro, and they was like, you can see the clip of Pedro like so excited that Michael won that Delroy's wife couldn't stand up. And she was looking at him like, damn, like that's so what she was looking like, damn. And somebody comes like, you know, she got home and was like, that damn Mexican man, like, and they was like, no, he ain't Mexican, but you know, to all black people, they Mexican. Bro, I was like, please, that shit was hilarious because she kept trying to stand up and he just kept reaching in front of her, so she kept having to sit back down. She was looking at him like, damn, she was trying to push him on my way, like, bitch, can I get her up?
That's fucking crazy. Man,
that shit was hilarious, bro. He was going harder for their movie like he was in that hole. That's the shit that was funny to me. Because I remember when it came out, he was like at the movies like saying go see it. And like he had on a shirt that had that shit on. Like he was advocating for that shit like he had a part of it.
But that's the thing. Like,
but that's how we supposed to stick together. You know what I'm saying? That's how we really supposed to. But they going to always make it seem like in the media that we don't fuck with each other. So
like that shit was crazy.
The soap patch your bathroom smelling good. Ayy.
Like, you gotta get in. Gotta get in now.
It was a lot of people that was happy for him because I mean, like half of them bitches that been nominated and won so many. It's like you know when it's bullshit if you been in the game long enough. Like you can watch a movie and then sit there and be like, and then you have to realize that the Academy are some of those people. Like those people like vote for each other and stuff. So like you, and then you know they make the rule where you supposed to have to watch all the movies. So like it's a lot of people that watch Sinners that were in Hollywood that was like this shit was fucking amazing. But you gotta realize as an actor, I may love my craft, but if the directors and the producers are shit and I still need to make money, then it's like I have to be a part of this shit to still live the lifestyle that I'm living. So all of them don't like all the projects that they be in. So it's refreshing to find somebody that can make something new, not copying nobody else or stealing nobody else's work, and it actually be good. Because all Hollywood do now is rinse and recycle. Not Tessa saying she was going to rig it for Michael, please. Sean Penn won for playing a hateful white man. He called that girl mutt, and he got a gun stuck up his booty hole. So, like I said, when they get to playing with people assholes, it's always about ass play or fucking over some children, and they be winning. Or it have to be some kind of white period piece that people feel like it's so historic, and y'all did it so well. It's always some shit like that. And there's like if black people win, black people either gotta be fucking a white man, or it gotta be some kind of struggle.
I'm I'm just glad Michael won. That's all I care about. I'm just glad my corny brother won. That's all.
Talking about her hairstyle, how could she wear braids to the Oscars? Like talking about it for what? It's like it's 2026. Like move around.
Moses was better than Timmy and
Please, they talking about the dog. We talking about the dog. They had a dog named Moses in the ping pong movie, and we was there for Moses more than we was anything else. The dog out acting.
Marty Supreme. It's crazy.
But it's like, let me tell you why this movie pissed me off that I watched it. So the movie was Marty Supreme. When everybody started talking about it, I didn't even think it was about ping pong. So then when I found out it was about ping pong, I'm like, that's weird. But then when I watched it and it was based on somebody that actually played ping pong, I'm thinking this is his coming of age story to where you show how he went from nothing in New York to like being the best ping pong player out of nowhere.
That makes sense.
That didn't happen. He played ping pong twice in the movie. And one of the little scenes where he played was almost like a joke. They was dressed in like pink satin or some shit, and was doing like fucking halftime for somebody who's doing weird ass fucking tricks with the ping pongs and some shit like that. But like the girl he ended up getting pregnant, he's like 23 at this point. So when she had the baby, they show him the baby. He starts crying, and the movie cut off. So like he had just flew back. Mind you, this man won shit already because he already said the baby when he was like he wasn't fucking a girl. Talking about he couldn't possibly get her pregnant. Like he was pulling out of some shit. But then it's like the girl got shot. They was doing some stupid shit that was surrounding the dog. So and then the girl ended up getting shot while pregnant. Like she about to pop. She was doing like 4 weeks. Got shot. He took her to the hospital, and they cut from her being going into the hospital because they were telling him he couldn't go back there with her to him being on the plane to go to Japan. So he didn't even stay with the girl to see if she lived, died, if the baby was born. None of that shit. They cut to that man going to Japan to like play ping pong against whoever the famous man was in Japan.
That's Marty Supreme.
So when they cut back, like he beat the dude. Like they went so long to where he beat the dude. They had tried to rig it at first for him to lose for like, you know how they rig matches or whatever. But he was like, I ain't finna go out like that. And he was telling them, the people in Japan, like, let's go, let's do like a real match without it being rigged. So him and the dude was going back and forth, and he ended up winning. So the rich dude was like, I don't know how the fuck you gonna get back home. Like, you not getting on my plane, because he didn't do what the rich man wanted him to do. But the Americans that was there for war, like they had like American people that was finna fly back to U.S. from war or whatever was going on in the 50s. Because it was like 52.
That was the Korean War.
So they had Americans there, and they was like, you know, cheering for him and shit. I don't know. They was cheering for him and shit, and so he went back on the military plane.
52.
I think it was 52.
52. That 1950 to 1953 was Korean War.
I just know
North Korea, South Korea. We went over there. I don't know what the fuck Japan was doing, but I think Japan was helping North Korea. I think. I don't remember.
They was at odds with Korea for sure. Like that's because
So,
they
yeah.
was there. But so he went back on the military plane with the military people, and then went back to the hospital to call and check on the girl. Like then went after. So she had already had the baby at that point. So I'm thinking they finna show from this point, like, oh, maybe he gonna get his shit together because the girl had a baby or whatever, or they gonna show where his career went after that. The movie cuts off. Like the movie cuts off. Mind you, the movie was 2.5 hours. Out of the 2.5 hours, maybe 30 minutes focused on ping pong. The rest of that shit was just exaggerated white bullshit. Then they had, what's the boy name that rap?
Tyler the Creator.
Yes, and I was like, why the fuck is he in the movie, bro? Like, it was just like so much extra shit going on to where you wouldn't even think that it was about. Cause we was literally like, did this man really do this shit? He was so unlikable. Everything about him was unlikable. And half of the people in the movie was unlikable. We didn't give a fuck about nobody but the dog.
He was talking like it was 2025. I bet the fuck he was.
Child, it was like so much shit going on. And then it was like the girl that he ended up getting pregnant, she was crazy too. She pulled up on him like 8 months pregnant with a black eye like her husband had beat her ass. And then like later on after she was it when she got shot or right before she was like crying about something and he wiped her face and the makeup from her fucking black eye had came out. He was like, "What is this?" Mind you, he had went into her husband's house and like beat his ass while he was asleep with like a bat or some shit. Cause she was studying trying to be with him so bad, but it's like, why you married this man if you knew you didn't want to be with him? That shit was so crazy. And then she go back to the house to her husband. He turns off. He got a black eye instead of the one she should have had. Then she was like, "Yeah, the baby not yours." So he started fucking shit up and put her ass out, dropped her off at his house. Like, "Yeah, you the grandmama. Like you take us, you take this shit." I'm like, bro, that movie was just like 50s New York bullshit.
People thought Tim lost because of those controversial comments he made about ballet and opera.
What that is
What?
stupid for you to make when like you're in like the you know what I'm saying, you're in the arts. That's what acting is. That he don't agree with that shit. Like he don't feel like it's worth nothing. That's why the girl made the comeback to ballet in the Sinners thing to be funny. That girl who did the ballet portion, like that lady retired from ballet and she came back just to do ballet on stage. They was like, damn, like that's why people kept saying they left because they was like the butt of people jokes. Like him and Kylie left for like an hour. Cause I'm like, why would you be nominated for a fucking actor, for the best actor Oscar, and then make comments about
He
other
said
arts?
ballet and opera are dying.
I don't think he said they was
I
dying
don't think
because
he
that ain't.
like
Let me look
because
up what he said
I don't
exactly.
think he because I don't know if that's true because a lot of people don't watch ballet and opera like they used to. So saying they
He
dying,
said no one cares.
that's a different thing. Saying they are dying art is totally different from saying no one cares.
It said he sparked backlash in March 2026 by saying that no one cares about ballet and opera anymore.
Those are two different things. Saying they're dying
And the reason he
is a
said it
true
is because
statement
he
because
said he didn't want to work in the fields that require that.
like that's a different statement to say they're a dying art, which is true. Nobody goes to see that like that anymore.
But see, this is also what he said. He backpedaled and said, "But hey, keep this thing alive. All respect to the ballet and opera people out there." So basically, what he's saying was like he don't fuck with it, but you know they gonna take what you said that was fucked up and run with it. So it's like all people heard was nobody cares about that shit. That's
Yep.
all people heard. So the context was they were discussing the need to keep movie theaters alive.
But see that's the thing. People do care. It's people that do care. You said no one cares. That means
But
everyone.
you have to understand that just because you're not, what's the word I'm looking for? You're unseasoned in that area. It's people that still go to operas. It's still people that still go to the ballet. It's people that are doing that today. It's still people that's putting their kids in ballet classes. Just because there's something that you not into when it comes to the arts and Broadway and all that stuff, don't mean that somebody else ain't doing that.
Yeah. Like it's people
So
that like people. It's people that like stage plays, Broadway, and don't like TV. That
that's why I was
say
like,
that TV acting sucks compared to Broadway acting. So like Denzel feels like you need to be a Broadway actor to be an actor. Whereas someone that's newer and younger will say, "No, I'm not going to Broadway. I'm not doing that. I'm doing it in front of the camera."
it ain't even no young cousin. Remember what you call just said that. When I showed you the video of what's her name, the old lady that always playing people mama and everything, and she was like, "We ain't have to go to school when I was acting. If you could act, you could just act." Remember I showed you she was on the video with Laura and Rachel from the Family Matters.
I can't think of
I
her.
can't even think of her damn name. What's the lady name that be in all the movies who be people mama and be dying in every damn movie?
That
She was in Waiting to Exhale.
Loretta Devine.
Yes, that was her on that video that said that. That's why I was like,
But she said, "Well, black people can just act because what we go through, we just can act." I'm like,
but supposedly with them asking him this, they said the context was he was discussing the need to keep movie theaters alive, arguing that if people want to see a movie, they will. Contrasting this with the effort required to support the ballet or opera.
contrasting it.
Like people will go see a movie, but people don't go to the ballet. Like basically, that's what he's saying. Like people will go to a movie if they want to see a movie, but if they want to go see like the ballet or opera, they won't go.
Dune 3 is going to be the highest grossing. You're crazy.
But like the backlash came on that show that Whoopi them be on in the morning because
The
they brought it
View.
up on there,
Okay.
and they was like he was vapid and shallow and saying that. And so Misty Copeland, which was the lady who ended up performing,
You know why I don't like The View? I don't like The View. The View, they do fucked up shit on The View. I don't care about
but
what they
that
do.
the reason the view exists is because everybody on there don't agree with each other. That's the whole reason. Like just because one person say something, it's gonna be somebody else on the other end of the table that don't agree with each other. That's why they probably still popular. And don't nobody really be on the same accord. Because I remember when Raven was on there for a while.
Dune 3 gonna get beat. What the fuck is BTA?
Built to ass.
Yeah, like
Because it
it
come out
comes.
the same day.
Yeah, I don't know why the fuck they did that for Dune 3. That's gonna cut
Dune
them.
already had that date though. Cause this the third one. Like they already had that date. It come out in December every time it come out. So they already had the date. It ain't never not came out in December. So that was Marvel that made the choice to be like, we gonna come
Well,
out with this
Marvel
shit.
wasn't competing with them. No way. They were doing that for Avatar. That was an Avatar stick. Like they're worried about Avatar. Like I'm like they can have a date. I would move my date because that you're not getting like the highest grossing Doom. The last Doom made like 700 million or some shit. Like 700, like almost close to 800 million. You're going against Doomsday. Dune has all the IMAX screen. You think that matters?
Child, what?
Y'all think that matters?
Don't nobody care what they see Doomsday in if that's what they want to see. They don't care what that is.
You think?
Like Dune is cool, but I still feel like people would see Doomsday first, then go back and see Dune. Like I'm cool with Doom, but they lost me kind of on the first one because I just feel like it was like I feel like it'd be a little long for no reason. And then they tried to do all that like promotion, like Zendaya was in the movie for the first one, only for her to be in it for like 5 minutes. Like to be fair, a lot of the people watched the movie for Zendaya. Like he cool, but I feel like a lot of people be watching for her. Like the second one was much better because they got more to the point, but the first one it was like which I don't understand what's happening. I just feel like it's like a different version of Star Wars to me. That's what I feel like doing is
They're calling the movie event Doomsday. Okay, that's yeah. Okay.
like Barbenheimer because Oppenheimer and Barbie came out the same day.
Well, I don't care. Like I don't. All I know it's not gonna. It's not a fucking good look for them.
I mean, they still gonna make their money anyway because most people that watch sci-fi stuff don't fool with like that. So it's like to me, it's two different genres anyway. That's why I was like, it's like its own version of Star Wars. Like it's not Star Wars, but it's sci-fi based and it's a book series that's big like that. So I just feel like it's still gonna do numbers regardless.
Y'all gotta stop. It's gonna be close in sales. Are y'all fucking crazy?
I mean, what the
Look,
last
I'm
one
not
made?
happy that Doom is getting a movie, but be fucking for real. Close in sales?
They made almost $1 billion last time. They made $714 million when the part two came out.
I said they made $700 million. I said that. I'm like they're not finna, but they're comparing apples to fucking oranges right now. This is the
People always
Avengers,
do that.
y'all. Like this y'all got to be fucking for real. The
I'm
first Avengers movie made fucking $1 billion. The first one. So you're gonna sit here and tell me that Dune is gonna rival Doomsday? That's fucking.
So Doom been out all that time because Star Wars old as fuck. So I ain't never heard about Doom until recently.
Like y'all gotta be fucking for real. Like,
Some Marvel fans
if
are
you were
saying
talking
maybe
about the
DC.
Justice
I
League
don't know
movie,
why.
I'd be like, oh, okay, yeah, you might have a point. Like, I could see you fighting this.
Child, that's fine. I'm just saying to me
The
it just gives Star Wars.
the
So
Doom came out in you mean the book?
yeah, that's what they talking about. That was like it came out first. That's why I was like, that's what they meant. Like it was out before Star Wars was a thing. It's just Star Wars got movies first.
technically Thunderbolts is an Avengers movie. Yes, you're right. You are truly right. But they didn't advertise it like that. I knew that
But I
because
mean,
I
it ain't the
said that.
Avengers you used to with Doomsday. You getting all old people from all these different eras and new folks. So
Like it wasn't advertised like you. People didn't go because it was titled the Thunderbolts. If they would have said the new Avengers, people were like, it probably would have made a little bit more money. But you called it the Thunderbolts. I knew it was gonna be titled the New Avengers at the end. I said that. I said that the whole time. Y'all know I did.
I just feel like it's one of them things to where like I don't go to the movies unless it's to see like certain stuff. Like Michael Jackson, I'll go to the movies to see, and like Marvel stuff, I'll go see.
When does that come out?
Dune is something that I'd watch on bootleg or like when it's on digital. I'm not going to see that. Like I don't need to see it the first weekend it come out. But for some people, that's their thing. You know, like to each their own.
You
But
don't
I
think
just
it'll rival Age of Ultron?
But I
Probably
still
not.
feel like movies are dying too though because it's like I remember there was a time where like every month at least twice a month you was trying to figure out how you was gonna budget to see the shit you wanted to see because everybody had blockbusters coming out. Now it's like twice a year you might get something good.
Yeah, I remember it was a time we were going to the movies every other
Almost
month.
every fucking shit. I seem like almost
Almost every
every
month. Yeah, we were
that
going.
shit was crazy.
We were seeing different types of
Like
shit.
I liked Mario, but it ain't nothing I gotta run and see at the movies. Like I can wait till it's on digital. It's just certain stuff nowadays you don't have to rush to go see it at the movies. I feel like it can wait. And
If
then I also feel like people got spoiled because during COVID, people were still trying to make money, so shit was coming out in at home at the same time it was coming out at the movie. So now you in that mindset of shit need to come out quicker on digital because like what are we waiting on?
Trey predicting the future a little too well. What's the lottery number for this month? If I knew that,
Child, that shit rigged too because Jeffrey Epstein probably gonna win again.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't even. I wouldn't even care. I wouldn't care about videos being posted
Child, we
on
already had that
YouTube.
conversation about Sadie and Jean Grey. I can't see them introducing X Men in fucking Spider Man. Like them already getting like the hand and certain shit. Like I can see, like he got what Punisher. He got the hand. Some mystery characters. Like he gonna have like 4 different ops probably in the movie, and then like them trying to introduce X Men is crazy.
Let me make sure y'all understand this about this Spider-Man brand new day. Spider-Man brand new day is making $1.5 billion. $1,500,000,000. You understand me? This is Spider-Man, y'all. This is Spider-Man.
Everything expensive after COVID though. That's people just taking advantage. That's why I was like, that's what happened when you have a world full of takers versus givers.
This is the summertime.
And it's like you have to compete. So this the thing that I don't feel like people understand about business. If AMC go up on their ticket prices, just say they tickets $15. Damn. Well, thank you for the dono. I'm on overload with how much is coming out. How do you guys prioritize what you watch, trends or interests? We owe, so we at the point where we watch what we want to watch first, and then everything else will just come whenever. That's just where we. If this was us 2017, it would have been trends when we first started.
Yeah.
It was trends when we first started because you're trying to grow. We in a point now where like we blessed, highly favored, thank God, and we like y'all gonna get
What you get when you get it.
Like we still try to do some stuff on trends to try to keep it relevant, but it's like it ain't like it used to be almost 10 fucking years ago when we was trying to keep up with everything. Cause now you got your people, and then everything that worked for everybody else don't work for you no way.
No.
Well, thank you for the don't know.
I thought that said $4.99. Holy
No,
shit.
that's why I said damn. Like, hey,
I was because I'm like, I don't know why I couldn't see that last 9.
yeah, and
I'm
it
like,
pop up there and it stay longer when it's like
why
that.
is that me? That's not me, right? That 9 look
Yeah,
faded.
it's faded. That's why I said,
Okay.
but it pops up there
I
too.
thought they said $4.99. I was like, what the fuck?
Not Tom Holland and Zendaya kids gonna be so rich. I hope they buy a farm and be secluded and be recluses forever. So
Somebody
nobody
did
know
her
they
calculations of how much money she's supposed to make this year. With all her movies combined, she's supposed to be making like $50 million.
Probably she got 4 and plus Euphoria.
Yeah, that's included too. Yeah, with
I think
that.
she got because she doing the drama with Robert Pattinson. She's in Spider-Man.
The
She's
Odyssey.
in Euphoria and the Odyssey. I don't know if it's anything else.
The
but I know.
Doom.
And Doom. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's 5 projects and 1 TV show. And I know for Euphoria, she getting at least like $1 million an episode. Because
Yeah.
I don't think she wanted to come back. Like they.
I
Had
think
to
it's
give her
like
more
I
money.
think total she getting like 11 million. I think.
So Secure y'all bag. I ain't mad at that. Like, huh? Because Tom had an era where he was dropping pictures like every 2, 3 months too. Save up y'all money, get out of that weird shit, and then go be happy. But that's what I was trying to tell y'all about business. Say for instance, movie tickets before COVID was $10. COVID happened, so it's like, okay, we gotta redo this if we want to stay open. AMC take their prices up to 15. So Regal ain't got no choice but to go up too. Like, yeah, you may be cheaper, but like people will run you out of business if you throw off the market or something. That's why you see gas people competing. Like it may be like a few cents difference, but it ain't no big gap in gas. Like it don't matter if I own the oil company, I can sell gas for $1, but that'll throw everything else in disarray if you do that. That's being in America. I mean, it's business practice anyway, but like that throws stuff off in the economical sense of things if you don't keep up with everybody's prices. So when one person go up, that's why other people go up. You don't have that. Well, I'ma stay this price and fuck everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Even people, vendors will hold them. Like your vendors will be like, "Well, I'm going up, so you ain't got no choice, so you just gonna be out of money." You know, like that kind of
Hold on
shit.
now. Arizona said they don't go up on their price. They
But look at
99 cents.
they 99 cent, but it's still people that sell that shit for more than that.
Oh, and they said you need to contact them about that too.
That's why I was like, it's still people that, but he owned Arizona though. Like you don't own every drink. You get what I'm saying? It's like it's not Coke, Pepsi, Arizona. It's just Arizona. But like with gas, it's several gas stations. Everybody still got to get their gas from one person. So like if I charge $3 and you only want to charge $2.50, then my vendor could be like, well, you ain't charging what everybody else is. You throwing shit out of whack, so I'm gonna charge you more. Like it be shit like that too. That's just like when tariffs came, that hold me because it's certain shit I can't sell because I gotta pay more for it. So then that means I gotta charge y'all more because it's costing me more. So it's just like I just don't have it.
Toby Spider-Man fans are getting on my nerve. They say Tom Spider-Man has no backbone, but they're but he got bitch slapped by Harry twice in front of all those people. Yes.
I don't like when people compare. Like my whole thing is he his own version of Spider Man, and now we about to get the broke sad version of Peter. So just enjoy, it, eat well.
I just don't like that he's all alone. I mean, all alone is fucking
Yeah, he's the
crazy.
only one that didn't have anybody.
Like
Like
no
he ain't
no
got
Aunt
Aunt
May,
May.
nothing.
Yeah, and nobody really remembers who he is. So it's a different story for him, and I'm okay with that because now you get to see him under the stress of that and how he gonna deal with it. I feel like that's new, and I like that they did that because the other ones had at least Aunt May.
Like yeah, like you know what I'm saying. At least you had Aunt May. My man alone. We've never seen Spider-Man alone. This is a brand new day, bitch.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's tough.
Like
But
this
to
is
be
the
fair,
roughest incarnation of Spider-Man.
his psyche right now is the state of the world, bro. So we just gotta watch how it pan out. We all going through. Now we gotta watch Spider Man go through it times 10. It's like I hate the comparisons. They're all different.
Oh yeah.
And it's like everybody was so on board when we had all three. Everybody was, oh, well, we like Andrew. We never not liked you. You know, like it's all this kind of shit. But then it's like now it's back to one, and then y'all picking again. Like stop doing that. If you don't want to support him and watch it, don't. But we gonna do it because if that shit good, we probably going to see it more than
Exactly.
once.
He dolo. He dolo.
Ain't got nobody. About to have a dusty, shitty ass fucking
How
apartment.
the fuck? Like you got fucking Frank. What kind of fucking what kind of fucking role model is that?
Hell no.
You gotta shut Frank up from dropping f bombs in your movie because you gotta keep it PG-13.
Like, is he helping y'all? That's more work at this point.
He
He's
gonna
trying
shoot
to
you with
kill
a
people.
fucking grenade launcher.
He gotta watch the love of his life be with somebody else and his best friend be friend. Like, they're living what he's supposed to. Like, them going to MIT together. Like, that's supposed to be like his thing with them. And you have to watch all that from the sidelines because if not,
Oh no, not the sidelines. From across the apartment. They in the same fucking building. Friendly neighbor?
Well, he could have set it up like that just so he can like keep an eye on them, but like it still hurt. But at least they right there. So if something happened, you right there.
What? But he got his apartment first. That's the thing. You gotta remember.
But you can drop some tidbits like, oh, like if y'all ain't got no money, like they leasing over here, like you could do some shit like that. Like they broke college students. Like it's easy to do that because he always goes in that cafe she work in, so you could easily be like, oh y'all, I overheard. You know what I'm saying? It could be some shit like that. Fans think the Hulk can still remember that Peter is Spider Man. He might. Somebody pointed out something on the board in the trailer, like somebody was trying to do research on him or something like that. But I don't know. Yeah, they called him Iron Boy Jr. Now he ain't got none of that. Now y'all trying to make other excuses. He ain't got nothing. Tony dead, Aunt May dead, Uncle being dead, like everybody dead, and everybody who ain't dead don't know him. So he on his own for real, for real. We can leave whenever you ready to.
I'm ready.
Cause I still don't know what I want. I got two options, but I don't know. That's just the first person I thought about because I just remember seeing the discourse online about how many people hated her new boyfriend in the comics, and I forgot why. But I was just like, when I seen that boy and he looked foreign, it made me think about that dude because I think he like foreign. That's a new. That's what I was trying to tell you in the trailer. Like whoever her new love interest is was Paul, but no, like they hated him so much that they started to hate her.
Is that the guy that she left Peter for? Like Peter got stuck somewhere, then she came back and she started dating this guy. While Peter, like, is
I
that the
just
new
know he
shit?
looked foreign. He have on glass. He had like a little man bun in the comics, but I don't know if that's the dude or not. But when I saw him, it made me
That's
think
the
about
guy. Oh, I see why they hate him then. That because people were so mad because that's the same shit. It's like what they did with T'Challa. Oh, Wakanda was finna get fucked up. T'Challa did something to save it. Then the elders was like, "You got to get the fuck out of here." And people were like, "Yo, what the fuck are y'all talking about?"
I
Like
just
he
know,
just sacrificed everything to save y'all motherfuckers, and y'all kicking him out.
but it's still it's not just that she him left Peter for him. It's something he did too that makes people not like him. I don't know if he the reason Peter stuck. I don't know what he did, but it's something he did too that like compounds on top of that shit. So that's why I was just like, I don't even read comics, and I remember hearing about that
Well, yeah,
discourse.
I heard about it, but I didn't know his name was Paul.
But
Like,
that's what I'm saying. But think about how ignorant they had to be for me to remember that. I don't be remembering nothing.
but I didn't know.
That.
I didn't get that from just watch. Like people just say shit. Like y'all don't
I
know
had,
that dude Paul.
But I saw what he looked like in the comics, and that's why I made that because he looked like he Indian or something. Like I know he like a dark skinned dude, but not black, and he got like the little man. But so I was just thinking like, damn, is they who they about to put up with?
But that's the reason I said that is because like you can't base that off anything.
Y'all should have been talked about Invincible. Y'all gonna wait till somebody get ready to go to be like, we need to talk
you
about
can't
Invincible.
just base it off the looks because Flash doesn't look like Flash in the MCU.
I asked about Invincible an hour ago, and ain't nobody say nothing. Y'all started talking about Spider Man. Now I'm finna go. Y'all talking about something Invincible. It's out. It's on Patreon. Full reactions. For those of y'all that's here that be missing certain stuff, full reactions are on Patreon. If your taxes came in and you got extra money to blow, you want to try Patreon to see how many videos we got, I dare you to try it and let's see if you leave or not. I dare you. I make that challenge to you. You gonna want to stay. Everything y'all don't see on YouTube is on Patreon. The only thing that ain't on Patreon is YouTube reactions. Like the ones we do to just regular YouTube videos. Everything else, JJK, Free Rent, Hell's Paradise, Fire Force, everything that's coming out, Patreon. Like, all I'm gonna say about Invincible before we go is them motherfuckers is going through it. And it's compounded back to back to back. And then now this girl pregnant. So you know he finna kill people. Like, it ain't even finna be a question of conscience. Cause her shit ain't working right. Now I gotta protect you and the child.
I've been on Patreon for like 5 years now. God damn.
Ivy, shut up. But like, it's so much shit back to back. We just dealt with all this shit them first 3 episodes just for Conquest to go back and let them know. And they now we got more. We got to deal with Viltrumites. I don't know. They bringing the whole 50 they got left, or we just bringing 5. Like we bringing we bringing the main dude. We bringing Conquest back. We bringing what's her name, Nissa.
Nissa.
Like who coming? Cause it's like that's crazy. But seeing the Viltrum Empire go from billions to 50 from one disease is crazy. Cause like what was you cooking up? Like what was you cooking up? Cause not only are you the betrayer squared. Because you did this shit 2 times over. Like you hold that first man and then you circle back and was like, I'm gonna get the rest of y'all too. Like that shit is crazy. And then I just wonder, like, I be wondering if Nolan mama died because they specifically showed his dad. The mama flew off because she was like, y'all sorry as fuck. So I just was wondering, like, if his mama's still out there somewhere.
That's why I said what I said. I don't think whatever his fucking name was, the dude Argo, was as bad as people think. Maybe, maybe. I feel like
Optimus Prime, because that's what I call him.
yeah, might have been fucked up and wanted to take over and he couldn't.
But it's like, but even if you wanted to take over, why kill everybody? Because they didn't recognize him once his shit grew out. You know what I'm saying? Once he got older, you could have came back at any point. But I'm just
But you're
like,
trying to wipe out his bloodline. I feel like Nolan might be his bloodline.
I don't know. We'll see. They'll
Oh
get
yeah,
to it. Because if like we already season 4 and they trying to have kids and they talk about going to like season 8 or something.
They talking about season 8.
That's why I was like, that shit crazy as hell. Because if what else is gonna happen if we already trying to take out the last 50? But I mean, there is always somebody worse. So that's why I feel like the dude that's there now is worse than the dude they got the statue of. But we ain't seen him yet. We gonna see what he can do. But that's how they bred. Like they born and bred to be trash. Y'all seen the motherfuckers, the children in class, they talking about something come tomorrow ready to fight. Some of y'all ain't gonna make it. Like imagine going to kindergarten and they telling you, yeah, some of y'all not gonna survive this shit.
Man, he had his
like,
hand on that little girl head. He was about to crush her
and now I was
shit.
gonna be mad and I was like, don't you dare do the black girl like that. I'm like, that's crazy hell going to kindergarten first. They're like, yeah, some of y'all not gonna make it this year. Like, the fuck? I'm going home. I'm not going back. What you mean? Tell me, and bring, if you were smart, you bring weapons. Like, that's crazy as hell. They look like they was like 7. I want to know where Battlebeast at. Because they try to find Battlebeast where he at. Because he was right there in the sky with y'all hoeing people. Then he just like disappeared. Like, where he go? Then it's a planet of them bitches.
He ready to fucking kill some Viltrumites.
The only thing I see that's dangerous is the fact that you know that man made like a Scourge 2.0 that's better. Cause like, but if it get out in the wrong place, that affects Mark, that affects Ollie, that affects, you know what I'm saying, that affects people we care about now too. So I'm just wondering how that's gonna go. Like, yeah, you're not full Viltrumite, so it may not kill you fully, but it still can harm you enough to where you may die. So I'm just like, I don't know. And then this girl about to have a baby. I'm just like, I don't know.
I wonder if Oliver skin is gonna get lighter.
Yeah, it's possible.
Cause that motherfucker was blue a few months ago. Like he finna be a. I feel like his whatever he is, the bug half of him is making him grow up faster. It's gonna slow down once he hits Mark
probably
age.
Once he hit like a certain
like when he get like 30, it's gonna completely shut off.
But yeah. And then somebody mentioned the Night of the Seven Kingdoms. We did all that. It's on Patreon too if y'all want to check it out. That was a pretty good series. I like Dunk and Egg together. They got heavy plans for that show, so I hope it work out the way they wanted to, because they trying to do a lot of seasons of that. They trying to do some seasons, take a break, come
Douglas'
back.
mission was to be an intergalactic Nick Cannon.
That's wild. But yeah, I mean, that's all their missions after everything happened, because think about the world going from billions of people to like 50. Like, think about that.
Here's where you could have got your people back really fast. If Oliver is as strong as Mark, and they could grow faster like that.
But they had rules set in place. Like, if you didn't look like human, you weren't supposed to mate. Like, they wanted somebody compatible, so you had to look like, 2 eyes, 2 arms, 2 legs, that kind of shit. So that's why even with Mark, he didn't know, because that's why he was like, at first he didn't think, that's why they was like, with his powers being late, they didn't think it worked until it did, and then it was like,
Like, but that's humans. That was the human side of him.
Mm-hmm. Because they probably get they power. They look like they have powers from birth. So it's
Yeah.
like,
And that's why I said with Oliver, that's why it probably happens much faster because of his bug anatomy. So with that, if you can replicate them, that'd be fucking crazy.
that's true. But I feel like it's probably different for every situation too. But we finna get up out of here. Again, if y'all want to check out our Patreon, everything we watch that are like reaction bases on there, stuff y'all see and don't see. So anime we do for the month, reaction requests, all that stuff. So it's all there.
Campfire cooking. In
Yeah,
another
campfire
word,
cooking
with
in
my
another word.
absurd skill,
That shit is so cute and amazing. We've been watching it. We only got like 2 episodes left, and then we still watching those stuff that's coming on. Then what we gotta
free
watch?
red.
We gotta watch Wand and Wistoria, Slime, whatever coming out next month. I don't know. Doctor Stone last part.
Doctor
Fire
Stone.
Force about to wrap up, bruh. I ain't ready for some of these endings. That's crazy.
What's up?
Happy Friday, Trey tells Zeke I said hi.
That's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy. All right, we gonna go, y'all.
Yeah. We gonna get out of here so we can go eat. I will see y'all back later on Twitch. I am doing community night. I'm gonna play Ghost Janitors, and then I'm gonna play Scam Line, and then the new season arrival. So
Yeah, the boys
yeah,
season.
we know Oliver ain't as strong, but that's still like Nolan with Mark and Oliver though. Like if they jump one Viltrumite, that Viltrumite dying. I just feel like
Appreciate it, man.
he dying. So you know what I'm saying? That's better than nothing at all. Cause it was just Mark by himself when his daddy lived. So
I figure like they would get stronger. It's just like, you still young. You have to get older. You're not.
I can see Mark getting stronger because humans are like cockroaches. It don't matter the situation, them hoes surviving it. So like I can see it. Like they probably never had somebody merge with a human to where like you actually getting to see this, you know? So I mean his name is literally invincible. Like yeah, we see him get beat up, but I don't think that's gonna be the case forever. They always make it a point to be like the name of the show is invincible. So I definitely feel like as he grows and gets stronger and different things happen, then his powers are gonna grow. So I just hate that he's not happy. Like when Oliver was like, I miss the way he used to be. Cause like they not even 21, they still kids to me. You know, like they still kids, and it's like your whole life just got turned upside down. And cause like it's like every week now. Now that your daddy that killed the Guardians, the original ones that was actually putting in work. Now every week is some new hoes pulling up. Then Monster Girl and that boy stuck over there in that universe. So I was telling Trey, I think they're gonna come back. They right age. They're gonna come back like looking older, like they
They're
supposed
gonna come
to.
back adults.
Yeah. I don't know how Rudy growth is anyway, but like her, she probably gonna come back her age. Cause he had stopped her from getting younger anyway. But
The Lanterns is going to be a. When I watch it, I watch it.
when did it even come out?
I don't know.
That's like later on this year. I think it's like August or something. Like it probably won't be as much shit coming out then. I think that
Oh,
was like August.
oh,
It
okay.
ain't coming out recently. I think because when we watched it, I think it was like August.
Maybe that
It's
was it.
coming out like a fall show, like
Okay.
how
Because
yeah,
I'm like, if it's coming out now, that is not something that's on my high priority.
yeah.
Like, I got a lot of shit I
High
need to watch.
priority number one from.
Exactly.
That's what I'm waiting
That
on.
is the number one
From.
shit.
That's what I'm waiting on.
That is the number one shit for
Nah,
me.
I mess with Bloodhounds and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But From is number one. From, and what else coming out? What we got from in the boys? Because I mean that's their last season. Whenever that come out, so you know like that kind of shit. But it's all gonna be on Patreon though, so it is what it is.
Yep.
Y'all have to understand that the reason stuff is on Patreon is because everything cannot be uploaded to YouTube. YouTube is like 75% AI now. Shit gets smothered, shit gets blocked, all this kind of stuff to where like y'all not seeing the behind the scenes. So just understand when we promote full reactions on Patreon, it's so if you want to see our shit, that's where it is because it's hard to post stuff on YouTube
It's
nowadays.
not like it was 5 years
Right.
ago.
It's not. It's very hard to post certain stuff unless you already got 1 million followers anyway.
And they want that
And
money.
even some of them like the shit trash nowadays. So
Yeah. Y'all don't get them behind the scenes
yes, and of
conversations.
course Daredevil next week. Of course we watching Daredevil. I ain't worried about that. That's not April. I'm talking about April. Daredevil is coming next. So, but we gonna go. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend. I'll see some of y'all later on Twitch. If y'all want to shop my store, the link is pinned because I did drop new stuff for spring. So y'all check it out. And I'll see y'all next Friday for this type of shit. So,
It's true.
and it's Tasha.
Y'all stay real.